Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
Not gonna lie, this video is funny as hell. It's so funny. Even like the commentary from like the dude from Coldplay is so hilarious, boy. This is peak comedy. People cheat every day. This is not like, I guess the humor of it is just seeing it in real time, the shame, the shame on their faces, and they're trying to hide. I think that part is, a little bit novelty, but as a whole, cheating is not like this new thing. He's not the first CEO to cheat on their wife. With that being said, if she wants to leave him and take half, then that's just what she's going to be able to do. That's why, when we talk about this conversation around like high value men and all sorts of stuff, you can be high earning. That doesn't make you high value, okay? When I think of value, I don't just think about a monetary number. I think about so many different things, and the most important pillar of that is your character. If you feel like you need to cheat, leave. Or have that conversation and be like, look, we're gonna be married in name and that's all. And that way, everyone's on the same page. But even with this is publicly so embarrassing for the wife, right? Like, even though everyone's gonna flock to her defense, it's still very embarrassing to see your man out there with another woman flaunting her like this. It's just, it's a silly situation. It's so avoidable. And I think I've seen pictures of his wife, and she's actually really pretty. Sharice Lane, she made a comment. Let me pull it up. She made a comment saying, it doesn't matter how pretty a woman is or if she keeps herself up or not. If a man wants to cheat, he's going to cheat. This is why we need to stop blaming women for what men choose to do. Cheating has nothing to do with the woman. And I agree, okay? I absolutely agree. You wanna know why? Because look, if you are unsatisfied in your marriage, leave. If you feel like the person that you're with has changed or they are withholding or all of these different things, again, I feel like you should be able to leave. I don't have an issue with people divorcing if that's what they need to do. And you had some people saying, oh, well, they got kids. You just stick it out for the kids. Why? So they can watch their mom get disrespected? So that their children can grow up and think that that's normal for their parents to disrespect and humiliate each other in public? That's what they need to witness. That's what the mom needs to protect. I don't fully agree with that. I'm not one to sit over here and make light of breaking up a home. I do think that there is a lot of value in two-parent households. It's extremely valuable. With that being said, a toxic environment is a toxic environment is a toxic environment. I don't care. If it's toxic for the children, then there needs to be some type of resolution. And you cannot convince me that a household where one parent is blatantly, publicly disrespecting the other parent, that is somehow not a toxic environment. It most certainly is. And with that being said, I'm also going to throw this in there. I don't know if his wife is a good woman. I'm going to be honest. I don't know this woman. She could be a menace behind the scenes. It's just, we shouldn't have super strong feelings about this, to be honest. First of all, this isn't my marriage. Okay, it's not my fights. I'm not going to sit over here and act like, oh, the wife is so perfect and how dare he? I don't know the situation, but what I do know is that if you are having issues and you feel like you need to step out, the best solution is to just divorce at that point, because it's going to be a train wreck when everyone finds out. Because now, guess what? If you were worried about someone taking your assets, now you've given them a reason to do so. You've given them a way to do so. Because once you break that contract, because we need to remember, marriage is a contract. It is a business agreement. Once you break the contract, you are liable, and she can take everything, or he can take everything. So, I really wish that people would stop getting married if they didn't actually want to be married. You know what I mean? Like, I wish people would truly value marriage for what it really is, a lifelong commitment. But with that being said, don't sit there and tolerate disrespect. Whatever she decides to do is whatever she decides to do. He gave her the opportunity to do it. So don't be mad at her. Oh, you see these modern women, they're just gonna take everything. He gave her the opportunity to do so. So don't be mad at her, be mad at him. He's stupid. Why are you taking your girl, your side chick, to a concert, a very packed concert where people can find you? You're slow. What was that one woman? She said something about you, if you're gonna cheat respectfully. What was let's be so for real here. He's an idiot. Whatever happens to him, happens to him. I wish the family unit the best. Hopefully there can be some kind of amicable ending to the story, because I don't think that two parents beefing is very healthy for children. But I also, like I said, don't believe that watching your parent get constantly disrespected is healthy either. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. This is lukewarm tea for me. Cheating is not nothing new. It's nothing new under the sun. These are my thoughts.